The Carolina Panthers travel to Buffalo to face the Bills on Sunday. Carolina a 1-point favorite on BETDAQ, 44 the total in this game. And if you're going to take a road trip to Buffalo, September is a good time to do it. I'm sure when the schedule came out, the Panthers players and coaches were relieved that this trip was in September and not in December. And I think the Panthers have an excellent chance to pick up a road win here. Buffalo getting a lot of respect, or getting some respect anyway, with this line being a round pick. I assume that's due to the Bills' performance last week against the New England Patriots when they almost pulled off what would have been a shocking upset. But after watching New England last night against the New York Jets, New England struggled to that 13-10 win. I think it's safe to say this isn't the same New England team we've seen over the last 5 or 6 years, especially on offense. So I think Buffalo may be getting a little more respect than is warranted for their performance last week. Now, the Panthers' strength is defense, specifically run defense. Last week, against Marshawn Lynch of the Seattle Seahawks, one of the finest running backs in the NFL, the Panthers' run defense really smothered him, 43 yards on 17 carries for Lynch. Now, the Panthers did not play well in the secondary. Russell Wilson passing for over 360 yards in that game. However, the matchup this week, Panthers face the Bills, who will be starting a rookie quarterback, E.J. Manuel. And if last week's game plan is any indication, the Bills plan to take it slow with Manuel. They were very conservative on offense last week. You can tell. They just don't want to give Manuel too much. They don't want him to lose the game for him. Not sure that's going to be enough in this situation because the Panthers going up against a Bills defense that all banged up in the secondary. Stephon Gilmore, Ron Brooks, the two cornerbacks, both out. Safety Jarius Byrd questionable in this game. So this is going to feel like a welcome relief for Cam Newton after facing that tough Seattle defense last week. He faces a Buffalo defense that surrendered over 400 yards to New England in Week 1. And like I said, has a lot of injury problems in the secondary. So if you had to say, if somebody asked you what are the Carolina Panthers' weaknesses at this point, after Week 1 you have to say maybe the pass defense because they did allow some passing yards, and maybe the passing game because Cam Newton only passed for 125 yards last week, a career low. But they're facing a team this week in Buffalo that can't pass the ball with E.J. Manuel, who's not surrounded by a whole lot of the wide receiver position, and is going to struggle to stop the pass because of all the injuries in the secondary. So a great matchup for Carolina. As good as they are against the run, I don't think C.J. Spiller is going to have a whole lot of room to run in this game. Plus, the Panthers, excellent on the road, 6-1 against the spread, their last 7 home games. Really like Carolina as a short road favorite in this spot.